Alrighty then, so this is week 1 of owning the BT50. I've gotten fairly used to it. I've remembered how to drive a manual again because it's been a minute. So I guess so far, thoughts are I quite like it. It's a nice car, it drives really well. It's not that comfortable. I mean, I'm comparing it to a Patrol that was like a bloody, you're driving a couch, a couch that could flex. Whereas this one is, I mean, so it's got a 600 kilo rear spring in it, which I found out. It's also been GVM upgraded, so it's got the higher GVM of 3500, and it's engineered and all that whatnot. Oh, gee whiz, sorry. So yeah, it's got ARB bar, ARB side rails and steps, ARB intensity lights plus light bar, worn winch, Kmart rear bar, 3-inch, I think it was a Torqued exhaust. I don't know, I poked my head under there earlier and I'm pretty sure it's a Torqued exhaust. Far out. GME UHF. I've put the stubby UHF aerial on because I had one and I like it. What else has it got? Oh, it's got a snorkel. Look, it's a TJM AirTech. I mean, it's not the prettiest thing, but I mean, I just don't like snorkels. If anyone's been following along, you probably know that by now. Interior wise, it's very much basic. It's got hill descent control, factory rear locker that doesn't work. I found that out yesterday, and yeah. Oh, it's got a Tow Pro, the Red Arc Tow Pro electric brakes, which is good because I do tow. What else has it got? It's got seats. It's got a steering wheel. It's got mirrors. Speaking of mirrors, actually, this car, I don't know, I can't remember if I mentioned it in my last video. It's definitely going to have to get those bloody eBay clear views. I don't like them, but after having them on the Patrol for that little bit, God, they made a difference. Like, because I really do tow pretty much every single day, so having that extra bit of like sight just makes it so much easier. Oh my goodness. Because this car is just a little bit narrower than the Patrol, so you can't see around the trailer as easily. But anyway, I'm rambling on about that. I've put a dual battery in it already, so at some point in someone's life this car had a dual battery and all the wiring was still there, so I just teed back into it, which has made it easy. And I've jammed a solar panel on it. Oh, and also the Engel is in the back, but there's not much else really going on with it. So far, all I've worked out is it's not that comfortable and it's kind of shit off-road for now. There'll be things that happen that make that better, but we'll see what we can do. Can you just keep filming? Get out of it! I agree with that. Yeah, I'm stopping this now. Oh shit! Morning. Alright, so it's time to finish off this this BT 2-week review. So you saw earlier, I've done the 1-week review. This is the second half of it. It'll all just be one video because it's easy. I could make it 2 and then I'll have 2 videos, but meh. First things first, first impressions after 2 weeks. I like it. Getting about 1,000 k's out of a tank, which is sick. It's already been on a 500k day mission, so went from Canberra to Batemans Bay, all the way down to Tathra, then back up through Canberra. And then the following day, I took it out into the Brindis, just local tracks here. They're kind of boring, but you know, it's what we've got local. What I've worked out, shit house off-road. It will get better. We need to work on some flex, and the factory rear locker just doesn't work. We were in some ruts. Like, it should have just walked up it with the rear locker, and it didn't, because it was just spinning one wheel and the other one wasn't spinning. And one of the boys outside that was with me, that was spotting me, he was showing me that it wasn't spinning. So factory rear locker doesn't work. We will fix that. Apparently it's a fairly common problem in these too, so we'll deal with that. Put a dual battery in it, so it's got a DC charger wired in through the old wiring that was there. It looks like it had a red arc in it. I don't have a red arc because I don't have red arc money, but yeah, it's just DC charger. Batteries in the tub. It's not exactly where I'd love it to be, but what are you gonna do? It's got a couple of USB points, little solar panel on the roof. You might be able to see it just barely. What else did I put in? An Anderson plug and a SIG socket. So, like basic. It really doesn't need much. I've already put a dent in the tub when we went out four-being in the Brindies. It's full drive. I really don't care. Yeah, so it's going great. It's now out of rego, and I actually don't have the money at the moment to register it. So it's going to sit here for the next probably 4 or 5 days until I've got the coin. So it's not like it's going to sit forever, but 4 or 5 days, and that, you know what, that'll be a pretty good test of the dual battery system and the solar system in it, because yeah, like if it's sitting for 3 or 4 days, it's going to be needing the solar because the car's not going to be running. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to go through. Like, the rear springs suck. I think that's just leaf spring things though. So yeah, the leaf springs, they need some work because they're terrible. The front end seems fine. Drives really nice. Doesn't wander and float and lean and do all this bullshit that the Patrol used to do. So I don't know. I guess we'll see how it goes over the next couple of months. It's we've got to work on flex ASAP, and we've got to fix that rear locker, because in 4 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that, we're doing a monkey gum run in this. Pat, who you've seen plenty of times in his solid axle swapped Hilux, he's going as well. It'll actually be, I think, his first run up monkey gum since he solid axle swapped it, because we were going to go down and do it in one of the other videos, but then it just rained and rained and rained, so we just didn't bother. So I think it should be interesting. I reckon it's going to make it up it. I'm going to be very gentle on it. Pat's a really good spotter, especially when it comes to IFS, because he, had IFS, driven IFS, spotted for IFS. So I think I'm in the right hands with taking this up monkey gum. The Patrol used to just wander up it like it was nothing, but this is going to be a little more over time. So I guess we'll see. Anyway, that's been the 2-week review. It's been a terrible review because I'm not a car reviewer by any means. I'll try, but yeah. So shithouse review. Great car. There's not really much to talk about, I guess. Like, the only plans I've got for it is just fixing the little things that need fixing, and I reckon on the tub rack, like on the like on top of that canvas canopy it's got, I reckon it needs a roof rack, just so I can carry longer stuff, because it is a work car as well. But that's something I can deal with down the line. That's fucking easy, because I think at some point it's had a bloody Pioneer rack on it, so might be easy. Oh, also, so I've just been in contact with someone regarding this thing. I know there hasn't really been anything happening lately to it. Let's see if this works. It does not. It does not work. Oh, maybe that's the wrong wire. Whatever. Ooh. So you can hear it trying. The battery's flat. I've found a full engine loom. What else have I found? Alternator, power steering pump, pretty well everything except like an exhaust to make it start. So I guess maybe in the next few weeks, once the little BT is registered, then we can get back onto the Hilux, because I oh god, I am sick of not working on the Hilux. I want it to run soon. Anyway, talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Shithouse review, but you know, it's a good car. We'll go with that. Would I suggest it to my mates? I have. Do they like it? They do. Oh god. Okay. Gimbal's just gone drunk, so I'll talk to you later.